So what we've got here is that we've got some melted chocolate, which we melt over a bain-marie. You just need it to melt until it is totally melted through. Take it off the heat, it's going to stay there, it's not going to reset. Okay, and we're going to whisk up all our egg yolks and our whole eggs, just very lightly to sort of just get them slightly beaten. Okay. They're whisked up slightly there. Okay, and what we have here now is our sugar and water. We're going to take our sugar to what we call firm ball, which is basically 120 degrees centigrade. And that means as soon as we pour it onto our whole eggs and our yolks, it's going to cook them, which is what we need to do, because otherwise we're basically serving raw eggs. And to use a sugar thermometer, you can get them from most stores. And it's just a sort of safe bet to make sure that when you're adding, you know, you're just setting your chocolate in the fridge, that all the elements are cooked and you're not having any sort of raw eggs there, okay? So once it's up to the temperature, as you can see on the thermometer, remove your thermometer and then whisk it straight in to your yolks and eggs here. Right, so in here we've obviously got our sugar, which has been cooked up to 120 degrees. We've mixed it with our egg yolks and our whole eggs. Okay, and we're going to pour this into our chocolate mix. So in there you've got your chocolate and your egg mix. So now what we're going to do is whisk up some double cream, just very loosely whisked up. You don't need it really thick sort of peaks. And we're just going to add that after we've whisked it up to the chocolate mousse. Very, very lightly. And you see when it's a great one like that, it pretty much whisks up straight away. So put that, and we're just going to fold that in very lightly into our mousse here. We've just added the cream in. I literally at the end did a little bit with a whisk just to make sure there's no lumps. And then what we're going to do is use these little glasses and just fill it to about 2/3 full. Doesn't matter if you get a little bit over the edge, because we can clean that up afterwards. And I'm going to put a few now in some glasses, and the rest you can just sort of set in a bowl. And the beauty is you can make this the day before, you can make it on the day, and it will set by the evening time, you know, and then we just finish it off, set it in the fridge for about half an hour to an hour. And the idea is it's just set like that in the glass. You don't have to do anything else to it except garnish it. So all we need to do is set them in the fridge for 2 hours. Okay, so once they've set in the fridge, they should set in a couple of hours. They may take a little bit longer, but you can just press them and you can feel that they're quite firm. Okay, we're going to serve them with a little bit of creme fraiche. Cuts that sweetness of the chocolate, and then we're going to add a touch of fresh vanilla just to the creme fraiche there. Don't ever waste your vanilla, always make sure you put that in your sugar afterwards so it sort of seasons up your sugar, so a nice vanilla sugar. We've got that there, which we're going to put a little scoop on top, and finish them with some chocolate curls and roasted hazelnuts. So this chocolate's been in the fridge as well, and we're just going to make some very light little curls like that. So just go along the back of the chocolate and just scrape along that like so. You don't need too many because obviously you've got the mousse there. Leave that little bit there. And what we've had here is some hazelnuts just roasted in the pan. And there's nothing, you know, chocolates and hazelnuts, it's a real classic mix. So we're just going to bash the back of those and put those on the top. So just to give it a lovely little garnish. So, I mean, this to me is perfect for sort of a dinner party, but we serve it at the restaurant as well. You know, it's just a great chocolate mousse. But when they're done well, there's something really sort of quite delicious about it. And you can serve it, you know, with loads of things, raspberries, a bit of strawberries, orange is perfect with it. So just finish it with a little sprinkle of chocolate. And this is a perfect end to a delicious meal with your braised beef cheeks with polenta, finished with chocolate mousse, creme fraiche and hazelnuts.
Okay, now for a cheesy stout.
Today's 1st of May, so it's kind of like an introduction into sort of spring. We're out of the winter.